I'm not gonna lie, I don't think we've seen this side of Arda Guler. The man was on smoke. And I'm 100% sure you've heard of the situation by now, but if you somehow haven't, basically in a match for qualification to Nations League A, Hungary and Turkey would be put against each other. And in the second leg, Arda Guler and Dominik Sbozolai would get into an altercation where Arda would shush Sbozolai. And man, I swear, a minute after that match was over, Dominik would go on Instagram to comment on the situation, leaving a simple 1088 remark, which is the amount of minutes Arda Guler has played for Real Madrid this season. And I thought it was gonna end here, but no. Arda did something that genuinely shocked me, as he would post on his Instagram story a picture of the altercation along with a scoreboard showing 3-0. And if you actually look at the scoreboard, under the Hungary flag, there's text reading, Sbozolai, 1 Instagram comment. And then Arda also writes, this guy's a joke. Isn't 6 goals enough to shut you up? Like, damn, I didn't know Arda was actually on this timing. And I guess the altercation has ended there between the two for now, but it certainly caused an uproar, and honestly, Sbozolai chose the wrong person to pick a fight with. Because first off, his nation got clapped 6-1 on aggregate, and let Turkey go into Nations League A for the first time in their history. Not only that, but you just seem salty, as when Arda Guler scored, you fell down to your knees and were smacking the floor out of frustration. So how do you let a guy who only played 1,088 minutes this season have you in shambles like this? And also, we need to remember that Arda is 20 and Sbozolai is 24. When Sbozolai was 20, he was chilling at Salzburg, which is definitely not a bad place to be at, as Salzburg are a talent factory, but Arda is playing for the most successful club in the world. So there's a difference. And not only that, but we all know is that if there's one thing Turkish football fans are good at, it's social media. As Sbozolai's most recent Instagram post has reached over 80,000 comments at the time of writing this video. And as you can see, most of them are from the Turkish fan base. So yeah, I'm not trying to be biased, but I think Arda Guler and Turkey won this battle. And this would also once again spark some debate on Arda Güler's future at Real Madrid, as even though Sbozolai has lost this beef for now, he has a point. Arda only played 1,000 minutes, and that simply isn't good enough even if he is at Madrid. This can severely stunt his development, as playtime is probably the most important thing at this time for him. And he would actually come out in an interview and state, Real Madrid gave me a plan, and I still believe in it. I'm sure I'll succeed at Real Madrid. I've even bought a house in Madrid. I came to Real Madrid to play and be an important part of this team, and I won't stop fighting until I achieve that. So this is basically confirming that leaving Madrid or even going out on a loan move is not in the plans for him. And I genuinely don't know how to feel about this. Because imagine if this guy balled out at another club for a season like Dortmund, Leverkusen, or a mid-table Premier League side. But I think he really does love that atmosphere, and the fans really do root for Arda. And plus, he is the first Turkish person to win a Champions League trophy. Although he didn't play a single minute in that campaign, staying at Madrid is obviously the easiest way to create a legacy. But in my opinion, Arda Guler is a player who gets better as he plays, if that makes sense. Like, if you put him in a game for 10 minutes, he has trouble finding his footing. But if you were to play him for 90 minutes for 5 games straight, his match sharpness visibly gets better, and he looks way more comfortable on the ball. But at the same time, I understand wanting to stay at Madrid to leave that legacy behind. And he understands that he genuinely needs to fight at Madrid, as you know Los Blancos don't really hold on to players for long if they don't have a role in the team, even if they are young. Like, remember Luka Jovic, who they splashed 60 million euros on? He was only given a season and a half before getting shipped off. So yeah, they don't waste time, and so far it does look like Arda is actually in their plans. And now that I'm on the topic of Madrid for a second, Fabrizio Romano would post that Trent Alexander-Arnold is on his way as a free agent. So they've replaced Dani Carvajal, who has been sensational honestly, with the world's best right back. Honestly, this Madrid team is just too much. Alright, going back to Turkey now, and I was just talking about before, they finally reached Nations League A, which is a great achievement for the side, as they will now be playing against stronger nations such as Germany, England, France, or Portugal, which will help them get stronger and have better challenges. I mean, of course they're going to improve, but they really had to do it the hard way. I mean, they were first in their Nations League group for so long, but sold the bag on the final match day, losing 3-0 to Montenegro, who had 0 wins. They literally lost every single game they played. I mean, Montenegro was guaranteed to relegate. I don't know with this team. But anyways, when they pulled to Hungary, the World Cup group stages have officially come out, and Turkey's group is as follows: Spain, Georgia, Bulgaria, and of course Turkey. And honestly, this group is more difficult than it seems. Although Turkey should easily beat Bulgaria twice, Georgia has been on the rise. They've gone up to Nations League B by beating Armenia in a 9-1 thrashing. And they're led by their star man Kvaratskhelia. I could see them taking points off Turkey, as they also aim for that second spot. I think Spain is a lock for first place. If anyone could beat them, I would say it's maybe Turkey, as Spain already did beat Georgia 4-1 in the round of 16 at Euro 2024. And by the time of the qualifiers, Rodri will be back from his injury, and that squad is just stacked, and they're only going to get better. So hopefully Turkey can finish in that second spot, which would put them into a playoff, where they would need to beat two different national teams, as in the playoff semifinal, it's a two-legged match-off, and in the playoff final, it's just one match. But while we're on the topic of Spain and Lamine Yamal, these La Liga youngsters are actually cooking, as it's not just Arda Guler and social media beef. As a reporter was hating on Yamal, saying he always plays with his pants too low, which is like, okay, who even cares about that? Why would you even comment on that? But anyways, Yamal would respond with an Instagram post saying pants down, a goal, a penalty missed, and in the semifinals. And he would even include the reporter's face in the post showing Yamal's celly of bringing his shorts low. I mean, that's just cold. He even changed his profile picture to a picture of his shorts hanging low in a cartoon form. But, well, what do you guys think? Who had the better beef, Yamal or Arda Guler? And do you guys think Turkey will reach the World Cup 2026? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe.